Is Enzo Maresca going to be the next Manchester City manager? That is a big question arising right now. Well, hello everybody, welcome to Blue Manchester, and today I'm going to talk about Enzo Maresca possibly being the next Manchester City manager. In yesterday night, we got the news that Enzo Maresca and Chelsea have parted ways mutually, and it was reported by David Ornstein that Enzo Maresca was in talks with Manchester City representatives in mid-December and early October, and Chelsea didn't like that. It was simple for Chelsea. They didn't like that. Enzo Maresca talking to City representative, and they were doubtful. Enzo Maresca, who thought next season the Manchester City manager job will be vacant, and he will get the opportunity to be the next Manchester City manager. What are my thoughts about it? My thoughts are simple. Enzo Maresca is a good manager. I like his tactics, and he's been decent for Chelsea. He won them a Conference League and a Club World Cup. I like the fact that he tries to manage every player properly, give every young player minutes, and tries to develop players. But is he in the level of Manchester City? From Pep Guardiola to Enzo Maresca, are we going on that route? Well, I don't think so. Vincent Kompany, who is doing great in Bayern Munich right now, is one of the most popular candidates to be the Manchester City manager. But will Pep Guardiola leave this season? This is also a big question. And I think Pep Guardiola will stay at least for one season more. Then what will happen to Enzo Maresca? That will be a thing to see. I think that Enzo Maresca and Chelsea both decided to part mutually ways because Enzo Maresca was demanding player signings for this transfer window and Chelsea board was not ready for it. Maybe Enzo Maresca had demand to sign some world class player and Chelsea board were not a fan of that. Chelsea board is always we know they want a S manager who wants to listen everything from the board. But Maresca had the right to say something because they had already won something under Maresca, be it the Club World Cup, be it the Conference League. So Maresca maybe decided to talk to the board to sign some world class player to maybe make this team more elite and compete for the title. But Chelsea board didn't like it. Uh, is he going to be the next Man City manager? That is the big question. And my answer is no. He can't be the next Manchester City manager. Not because he's not good, but he has to fill the gap of Pep Guardiola, the best manager in the world, and it is not easy to do so. If Pep decides that he's capable, then I should trust him. But will Pep decide that? Also, we have to remember that he has been assistant to Pep Guardiola under the 2022-23 season, where Manchester City won a treble. But he was assistant manager. Will he able to do same as Manchester City? That is also a big question. But this is for now that Enzo Maresca has decided to uh, part ways with Chelsea, and it has been reported that the big factor for that is Manchester City job. But let's see what happens. Let me know your thoughts in the comment.